Hey everybody, welcome to Midday Market. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Love being here today. Love doing these webcasts, actually these live streams. I do both webcasts and live streams, but this is a live stream. If you can hear me and I'm coming across loud and clear, respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I'm coming across loud and clear, and let me know where you're coming in from. Roger's letting me know that he's coming in from Arizona. I wonder how warm it is in Arizona right now. My kid, one of my many children, between my wife and I, looks like he may be taking a job in Arizona, so that might be a good thing for him. Etan is here. Welcome from Israel. Lee is here from Southern California. Welcome to the Southern California. All right. Adrian is here from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Excellent. So I've got people from all over the world, which I think is amazing. We are truly blessed when our live stream stretches across the globe. That's a beautiful thing. Mike is here from Canada, North Bay. Raphael is here from Calgary. I've got a lot of Canadian folks here as well. Roger says 74 right now in Arizona and cloudy. What's it here today? Right now it's 54 degrees, but sunny. Well, it's 54 degrees. We got some kind of another storm coming through. The wind yesterday was no joke. Joey, did you get all that wind yesterday? That wind was no joke here.
Yesterday, the day before.
Was it the day before? It was a lot of wind here. How about I've got Ward from Belgium, Satish from London, love that. Green, what is that? Granergy, is that Great Energy? Great Energy. Sadu. How about that? Great Energy. I figured that all out by myself, Joey. Reginald says, I hear you on and off. We're having internet issues this morning. Is it just you, Reginald? It looks like everybody else is hearing me, so hopefully it's just you. Where is Neil? New York. I'm from New York. That's got to be upstate, like way, way, way upstate, like Canada, upstate New York. I know HYMC is booming, Adrian, big time. We'll talk a little bit about that today. It's one of the stocks that's on the rise. And again, that was a AMC pickup, a mining company. A lot of people pushing that stock. So we'll talk about that stock. 28 degrees and snow. Hold on, and snow. Where's my mouse, Joey? And snow in Boston. Ooh-wee. That's why I don't live up there no more. I don't want no more snow. Clint is here from Canada. Houston's got to be nice and warm there, Muhammad, in Houston. And John says 28 in Andover. Kenneth says VV Nation, Melrose Park, Illinois, from the World Series champion Chicago Cubs of 2022. That ain't happening. It's going to be the Yankees. The Yankees are going to be the World Series champion, right, Joey? Right?
No.
It is. It really is. All right. So glad to have you here. What do we do here? Well, we talk about what's going on in the market midday today. So we're going to be looking at and tracking what's live in the market today as we look at some news stories of some stocks that are hitting the news or stocks that are moving and why they're moving. HYMC is one of those stocks on my list today. So we're going to be talking about what indices are moving today, the big news, some stocks with big news. Both GME and AMC are in that list today. Earnings for stocks that either have earnings today all the way up until Friday. We look at the industry ETFs to see again what's going on. And another good thing, speculative plays. I've been watching those stocks that I've been putting together for you. And each time we come back, those stocks keep doing better. I'm telling you, these are at least stocks for you to keep your eyes on. Stocks for you to keep your eyes on. And then today's big movers. And then I've got one other thing. I've got a watch list of stocks on a story that we're going to cover on a video that we did. So stay to the end. And this could be definitely a hot play for you, an industry hot play. We're going to take a look at that at the end. Lee says, Leor from Winnipeg. Thank you, Glenn and Joey. It's primarily Glenn. Joey is just a guy. Tesla stock split, Kenneth, is something that we're going to talk about as well. So a lot of the things that you guys are talking about are stocks that are on my list to talk about today. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll talk about that later. All right, so let's bust a move. from the homepage itself, which finger do I use, Joey? Man, that's a horrible question. A lot of yellow in our traffic light into the market. So time to just be cautious. Here's what all the indices are doing today. They're all down today. They are all down. And the top sectors, our top 5 sectors are down. The market is definitely feeling some pressure to the downside today. What does that mean to you for the stocks that you own? Make sure you have stops in place. If you're interested as we go on through here, let me know. I always have a listing of my stocks that I currently own because I like to be very transparent because I don't want to talk about stocks that are, without letting you know if they're stocks that I own or not. So I always keep a listing of the stocks that I own just so that you can see where I stand on stocks as well. Tesla thinking about a split. Miss McClintock, they're already talking about that. That is big news, so we're going to definitely talk about that today. Volta, I do have that in my list of stocks to look at today. I think about it from an earnings perspective. Volta's got earnings this week, so that's why I know I was looking at that. And Energy is just, he's big on Volta. And what's the other company? VMC, what company is that? Not VMware. What is that company? And my good friend Energy is really good, high up on these electric companies. Volta is one of them, and the other one is I think it's VEV, Vicinity Motors. That's what it is. It's VEV, Vicinity Motors. But you know me, Energy, and VMAR is the electric boat. So he's hot on 3 electric companies. But you know me in regards to both VMAR and Vicinity Motors. What have I told you? I need those companies to make money first before I'm ready to jump on board. That's it. So who said that Amazon is splitting soon? I know Tesla is thinking about splitting. I didn't know that Amazon already put that out that they were splitting. Trend, they already put that out. I didn't know when it was going to take place, but everybody already knew that. VEV and Exro. Exro, I am in currently as well. All right. Let's get into the software. It's not where I want it to be. Let's get to this. Let's go to the viewers tab. Here's my watch list. Let's go take a look at what's going on with the indices today. All right. So I always look at the 4 major indices to include the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the VectorVest composite. But on the other side, these couldn't fit into my 4 quad thingy. I always want to look at what's going on with the Russell. The Russell's taking a beating today, down about 1%. That means people are getting out of the risk on stocks. The VIX is up today, which bodes well for a bearish day. So there's more fear in the market today. We're still above the value of 20. So that means that there's still volatility in the market, so just be careful there. And I was playing UVIXY. It's up today at 6%. I'm no longer in it. All the bouncing back and forth, up days, down days, up days, down days. I'm no longer in UVIXY. But I'm going to go over to the graphs tab, and let's go put in the Dow, DJI, the SPY, the QQQs, and the VVC. All right, so here's our 4 indices that we're going to look at intraday today. Because there's 4 stocks, I'm going to put them onto my 4 graph thingy. That's Badger. Oh yeah, I got to talk about that in a second. Midday's market. I got to thank you for that, Badger. Joey was supposed to remind me. Joey is horrible at reminding me about stuff. But I'm going to thank you for that, Badger. I'll get to that. Joey, you're horrible at it. Horrible, I tell you. All right, let's go take a look at this guy. He's going to try to put me into timeout. He can't do it. He can't. Don't even. Oh my, yeah, he's trying to mess with me. That's all right. He think he's got control. He really don't have control. He thinks. Yeah, whatever, Joey. You think you have control. All right. So here's our 4 major indices. All of them are pulling down right now. The Dow, let me see. The Dow didn't gap up. None of these gapped up this morning, or I don't think any of them gapped down either. They all just opened primarily to either the up or down side. Let's go take a look. All right, so here's the Dow. What's it currently doing? You know, I like looking at the 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages. Right now, the 3, which is the green line, is below the 8. So we got a bearish feel. What's going on? An excellent example of the power of Joey. Don't let Joey get Will Smith by me today. I'm trying to tell you, don't let it happen. Don't try to geese his head up. I'm looking at the spiders, also down, but I'm noticing that the spiders are bouncing off a level of support. The 3 is still below the 8, though. The VectorVest composite doing the same thing, just coming off of session lows right now. The 3 and the 8 is still bearish, and the Qs also coming, not off of session lows, though, but a little bit of rebound off of that low, coming through a level of support that was sitting at 360.57. The 3 still is below the 8, as you can see right now. So all of the major indices are continuing right now intraday to the downside. What does that mean again for you? If you own stocks, make sure you have tight stops on them or tighten stops on the stocks. If you're thinking about buying into new stocks today, be careful. Remember, the trend of the market affects about 80% of the stocks in the market. And if all of the major indices are moving down right now, just think about 80% of the stocks within the market are probably doing the same thing. All right, so that's what's going on right now intraday in the market. Couple of things that I do want to talk about. One, if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, all right? So that you'll be alerted to when new stuff comes out. And subscribing to the channel supports us. 2, midday market on Wednesday, which will be the last live stream for midday market for the month of March. All right, coming into April, I think we're working on something different as a live stream on Wednesdays. All right, but we put up that poll. Joey, do it one more time. We're trying to get an idea, and I really need everybody who's in here to answer the question. We're trying to get an idea of what you would like to see as another stream. Joey's going to put up a poll. I need everybody to answer because I like the idea that if you guys still want to see more midday market, let us know. But if you want to see something different out of the choices that Joey puts up, let us know that as well. Joey, are you listening to me?
What was that?
Wow, you really didn't hear me?
Just kidding.
Wow. Son of a gun. Put it up for them because I want it early, and I want as many people who are here right now to please answer it because it's all about you. Our channel is all about what you guys want. So I hear you, Cameron. If Joey puts it up, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. All right. Does Glenn talk too much? That poll? Oh, no, that's a different poll, Mark. Wow. That's a whole different poll. That was a different poll. Glenn, how many of y'all think I talk too much? Type a 1 in the room. If you think I do enough talking and it's all good talking, type a 2 in the room. 1, if you think I talk entirely too much in the room. 2, if you think I do just the right amount of talking. All right, I want to know. All right, so Joey put the poll up. I want everybody to answer the poll for us. We go through a meeting every Monday, and Joey can bring this to the table of what you guys want as more ideas for streaming information. Look at all those 2s, Joey. You're just 3, not enough, says Raphael. I like that. That's even a better number that's not even up there. Not enough. There you go. So Joey's
talking too much.
No. Nobody's saying that I talk too much. Nobody. You're just a hater. Stop being a hater. All right. So now, stop. Wow. You think you got some power. Now he put me, man, you wait till we done today. Ooh-wee. It's going to be some kung fu fighting. All right, so here we go. Let's go out into my news stories. Let's see what I got going on in the news. So now we took a look at what was going on in the market as far as intraday today. Glenn, Joey, is there a way to watch midday markets after the close? So Jeffrey, once we do the live stream of midday markets, it's then up there forever. And you can always go back. I get that a lot. Energy has let me know, man, I missed your live presentation, but I was able to go watch it. It's up there as a recording after the live stream is done. So yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. So this is interesting because I just did a story on this story Friday. How many of you saw the gas story that I did? Wow, Kevin says I talk too much. Kevin, you one of my bros, man. You say I talk too much? Wow. Anyway, How many of you saw the gas story that I did over on Friday? Type a 1 in the room if you didn't type a 2, because I think that natural gas is a good place still in the energy space to put your money. All right. I still like petroleum, even though I know petroleum is pulling back. I do know that. What have I told you? Just make sure you've got good stops, because it can't go up forever. It can't go up forever. So make sure you have stops on those energy stocks. And for everybody who's typing a 2 in the room, folks, Joey put the link in the room. That story on LNG, or liquefied natural gas, is huge, because we are an exporter of that. We are a major exporter of liquefied natural gas, and we're going to start. We got a contract, a natural gas deal with U.S. as it seeks to cut its reliance on Russian oil. Folks, if you have not watched that video, please do so. And again, Joey, please put the link in the room for everyone who didn't see it. All right. Next story: oil slides on concerns of weaker Chinese demand. And you know something? It still is interesting that China hasn't really aligned good or bad with or without Russia. I think the assumption is that they're behind Russia. But you know something? As a civilized country, can you really sanction what Russia has done? Think about that. And I think that China is on the fence, because they haven't come out and said what Russia's done is wrong, but they haven't said that what Russia's done is right. They're just sitting in the background. I still don't think they want to catch the smoke of sanctions, because they see what we did to Russia. And I think if NATO gets together and can try to do that for China, I don't think they want that smoke. I really don't think they want that smoke, but I don't know how afraid they are. That's again, it's interesting that China is just like, But oil slides on concerns of weaker Chinese demand, because maybe they're going to pick up more oil from Russia, but it's going to be, and they're going to get a lot less money, because Russia's going to be like, yo, I'll sell it to you cheap, because I can't get it to nobody else, because they all sanction me. And China's going to be like, I'll take it. If you do the opening, is that the same time as the Jockey Club and Gregory? Yes, that's a big concern, because I don't want to take away from the Jockey Club. Sanctions are killers, says Kenneth. I am with you 110%, and I think Russia is seeing that. I think that Russia sees that, and I don't think China wants that. All right, so we'll see what happens. Greg, what was your question? What was Greg's question? Okay, that was the question on that. Okay. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing, my friend? Good afternoon to you as well. What else do I have as far as stories? There it is. Everybody was talking about the Tesla story. Tesla jumps as it prepares to split the stock again. Tesla is making money. This is the big boy in electric vehicles. Everybody is out there going after Tesla, because they are the leader in the space. So they're making money, but this is a great way to bring good new eyes or new investors, because the stock is expensive. All right. Amazon did the same thing recently. I think that, dropping the price, but you know something, even though you drop the price as a split, that price is going to just spike up again. And I think a lot of people know that, and it looks like a good buying opportunity. So I think both in Tesla and in Amazon, they are both really good buying opportunities. Kevin says, end of day report instead of fast money. It could be called kind of slow, but very talkative money. Wow. Really, Kevin? It could be called kind of slow, but very talkative money. Wow. That's interesting. Wow.
Makes a point.
Kenneth says Tesla will split 5. I can't see. Why is my picture on my chat? If I move it over this way, will that make a difference? It does, probably. 5-1. Amazon did a 20 to 1, right? They did a 20 to 1. Tesla is not going to be as deep, right? So it is what it is. That is messed up, Kevin. Talk about, could be called kind of slow, but very talkative money. Wow. All right, so that made the news. Now, two of the most biggest meme stocks made the news as well. GameStop stock saw a third large insider buying. People within the company, because of what's going on with the NFT news, their NFT business, I still think that it's hopeful. But if it takes off, GameStop could blow out through the roof. It absolutely could. So I'm thinking that when you see insiders buying into the company, that's a positive sign, and that they're looking to make more money on, buying more shares. So I think that that's a good thing. And then on the other side, exclusive, AMC CEO says more meme stock powered deals are coming. You know that they got into HYMC. Where is it? Is that in here? Isn't that in here? Aaron, blah, 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 blah. Transformational. Gosh darn it, it's got nothing about HYMC in here. I got another story in HYMC that's a big mover. But AMC's holdings, Adam Aaron, said that the movie theater chain would embark on more transformational deals to capitalize on the interest of retail investors following its bet on, there it is, troubled gold and silver mine operator, which was the HYMC. HYMC just got a deal for some sort. Why can't I make this go away? Sorry. They got a deal of some sort. They just pulled up a whole lot of money. All right, so HYMC is rocking and rolling. There is this, I don't know why I didn't get that story. I saw the news on it. They got a lot of funding. After AMC is now involved, they got a lot of funding for that troubled company. And I tweeted it. I guess that's what it was. I saw the story, but I tweeted it. If you follow me on Twitter, type a 1 if you follow me on Twitter. Type a 2 if you don't. And if you don't and you would like to, go look me up or go search for @Glenn Tompkins Jr. I'm both on Twitter and on Instagram, but I tweeted the story. About the additional big funding. So for all of those that are typing in 2 in the room, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, go search for @Glenn Tompkins Jr. I tweet a lot of stuff, a lot of news intraday on stuff that catches my attention, just in case you miss it. So both of the meme stocks are doing what they can to make their businesses look more appealing to people, instead of what the big money has been trying to push them down and put them out of business. Now, recently, because I like both of the stocks if they can make me money, I timed AMC. I just picked up AMC on Friday. I'm doing well today, but when they starts moving down a lot, I'm going to take my profits off the table and wait for another opportunity. So currently, I am in AMC. I am not in GME, but I am in AMC. Mark says, not supporting Twitter, just barely tolerate Facebook. I hear you. Not everybody's on there, and that's cool. The Twitter name is I'll type it in here if you want to look for @Glenn Tompkins Jr. That is what you look for to find me on Twitter. That's what you look for to find me on Twitter or on Instagram. Now, EV company, here's another one for you, Energy. I know you like Vicinity Motors, but what is the biggest thing that I talk about when I look at EVs? The big thing is that I want to make sure that these companies are that they're selling cars. All right, we didn't see that happen with Lucid. Lucid was around a minute before they started selling cars. They weren't doing well. Once they started selling cars, boom, the stock took off. Rivian came out the gate hot because they were backed by Amazon and Ford, but they need to sell cars in order for people to buy them. So NIO, stock moves higher after EV maker confirms the delivery of its flagship ET7 sedan. That's going to be big for NIO. So Energy, this may be a stock to look at now from an EV perspective, especially if they're watch what happens with NIO. I don't know, but just that kind of news right there makes it so that it's interesting enough to jump on board with NIO, because if the cars are starting to move, that's going to help to drive the stocks car prices up. So just keeping that in mind, That's why I've got it as a story. And this is the one that I want you to wait around on for the end. Cybersecurity stocks to buy and watch amid Ukraine-Russian crisis. Joey, if you can find the link for either one of the cybersecurity stocks videos that I did, put that in the room. I did this probably, was it about a month ago now, Joey, about that? Yes?
Yeah, pretty close.
It was pretty close to a month ago.
March 4th.
March 4th. Yeah, so it was just earlier this month. If you haven't seen the video on, I did 2 videos on giving you ideas on cybersecurity stocks to jump on board with, you need to go watch those videos as well. And all these videos that I tell you to go back and watch, for those of you who have people in your social circle who want to know good analysis, don't forget to share those videos, especially if you've got a Twitter account. I see that many of you who follow me have a lot of followers. Don't be afraid to put these videos out in your Twitter feeds to get your people to at least take a look at the video. That's a way to help to grow our channel. All right, support us. Lucid is volatile. We'll be happy to see NEO rise, bought it over 60. So I'm thinking that that news on NEO may definitely push it. But like I said, stick with me to the end. I've got some stocks that I want you to take a look at to keep your eyes on. I'm going to show you how to find some cybersecurity stocks based on how you invest in the market to find the right ones for you. All right, let's get back into the VectorVest system. All right, let's get back into the VectorVest system. I wanted to double check again what's going on with the indices as we were talking. Looks like the Dow is bouncing off support. Looks like the 3 is about to cross above the 8. I am looking at intraday 5-minute bars. The spiders looks like the 3 wants to cross. The VVC looks like the 3 wants to cross, and the NASDAQ. So right now, Joey, how do I get, if I go back to here, will it bring up, there's all my indices. All my indices are still in, I could do it over here, right? Yeah. All my indices are still in the red to the downside. That's the sectors. All my indices are still in the red to the downside. But as you saw on the graphs, they look like they might be trying to do a rebound intraday throughout the day. And this is where that volatility comes into place. It seems like for the past few days, we've had a big up in the morning and a down in the afternoon, or a big down in the morning and a big up in the afternoon. The market's volatility is increasing. We saw the rise in the VIX, up 6% today. This is what a VIX day looks like, all right, when that happens. So putting back into there, this is what that means. We'll see what happens for the rest of the day by the time we get off or not, see if the market is really going to rebound. All right. Big news. We already looked at the stocks for the big news. Let's go take a look at the stocks. We looked at the stories. There's Tesla in there. For the gas deal that we've got with the EU, there's UNG. GameStop for the oil going down. Look at that. Look at oil going down. For those of you who are still in oil stocks, don't be afraid to take those profits or some of those profits off the table. And there's this stock, there's on NEO. Let's go take a look at the top 4 of them today. Look at that. AMC, GME, Tesla, and NEO are the 4 that are up. Let's go take a look at all of them. Right click. And notice that NEO is the one that's got a sell recommendation. That is the one that's a little bit more of a speculative play. It's news driven. It's news-driven, Miss McClintock, so just be careful. Trin says, how much should I invest to make real money? That is up to you, Trin. I cannot give you that. Everybody invests differently, and everybody's got a different set of or amount of money that they're investing. So I cannot effectively answer that question for you. I just want to be honest with you. I'm not going to try to blow smoke where it don't belong. I can't give you that answer. Now, based off the news this morning, look at that. NEO skyrocketed, gapped up, but after the first 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes, it found the high for the day and started pulling back. Miss McClintock, I'm thinking that this is probably some profit taking because Friday the stock's price closed at the price, what did it close at? It closed at the price of $19.91 and it went up to a high today of 21. It's only a couple of bucks. I'm thinking that we might have some sell-off. Noticing that, look at this as well. we did fade some of the gap this morning. Ooh, it stopped right at the gap fillation. Oh, that's a good word, gap fillation. All right, so Sonic Image said Zim. That's a stock that I just got out of today, Sonic Image, because I wanted it for the dividend. I was already the owner by way of the ex-dividend date, so I closed it out, and we'll see what happens. Has to triple before I can take profits. Oh, really? All right. Well, keeping your eye just intraday, Miss McClintock. It's sitting right at the level of where it opened this morning. Just keep your eyes on that. The 3 and the 8 intraday don't look so good. AMC, on the other hand, look at that nice steady rise up. Right now, it looks like it's at a level of support, sitting at the value of about 24, 23. I've got a stop order in at probably like 20 bucks. I'm up on the stock again. I got into it Friday, so I'm getting into all of this nice move to the upside. Intraday pulling back. I got a hard level, intraday level of 24, 23. Let's see if it stays above that. Volume's been pretty steady. Liking the rise in the volume, there's conviction behind the move. GameStop, same thing. I moved up, but you know how steady the AMC was before it found a level of support? GameStop was a little bit more choppy in the move. It found a level of support, found a couple of levels of support right here. Look at that, sitting at 159.37. Found another level of support sitting right there at 167.12, which is right now. It's right there right now at the 167.12. We'll see what happens with them. So intraday, I like AMC the way it looks graphically right now, more so than GME, but they're both on the rise today. Tesla, the split news, look at the gap up. Take me off for a second, Joey. The gap up news on Tesla. Where you at, Joey?
Take you off and mute you?
No, don't mute me. Just take me off.
Just mute.
Listen, I got to finish talking. Look at that. Tesla, nice gap up this morning. Pulled back. Look at the 3 and 8 on 5-minute bars. Didn't close down. Gave you some more profit. And then finally, the 3 and 8 intraday crossed at about 11.25. That would have been a good opportunity to take that off the table. Let's see if it can find a level of support, which it might be at right now, sitting at about 1071.47. All right, so if you're day trading it, there's a hard level in the sand right there. All right, so those are the stocks that made the news. These are what their graphs look like right now. Intraday, minimize that, and there we go. Let's go to earnings this week. All right, so earnings this week on Mondays, I give you the stocks for earnings for today, which is Monday, all the way up through the end of till Friday. So some of these stocks might have reported today, all right, but these are stocks that will be reporting between today and Friday. You could put me back on the screen there, Joey. All right, between today and Friday. And when I look at these stocks, I always want to look at them by relative safety. Why? Because relative safety looks at the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, okay? These are stocks that tend to go up, that tend to meet or exceed their earnings expectations. Notice that all of the stocks that I'm looking at, only Lululemon has the RS above 1. Now, does that mean that all of these other stocks are going to miss earnings? No, I'm not saying that. But I know that Lululemon has a high probability of meeting or exceeding its earnings expectations, where the other ones may or may not, with relative safeties below 1. All right, so Silver, Cal-Maine Food. I always look at names that hopefully you guys already know. There's a lot of stocks reporting this week, but I try to keep in the fray the stocks that you would know. Chewy, XPEV, Dave & Buster's, Lightbox. So that's what I'm looking for. So I've got them sorted by relative safety for the purposes of telling you which ones should have the highest probability of meeting or exceeding earnings. Now, from a trade perspective, let's sort them by percentage price change. Let's see which ones are moving up the most and take the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, all of these are reporting between today and Friday. Is it me or is Glenn in the software blurry? There and the man. What I need you to do is hit the gear icon, refresh your screen, or hit the gear icon to change. What is he changing when he hits the gear icon? Joey? It's high.
Yeah, just change the resolution.
Resolution, that's what it is. So that may help. All right. They all have lousy CI, says Roger. Yeah, they do. Now, the interesting thing is that these are stocks from all industries, right? From all industries. This is just the week that they're reporting earnings. I'm not really warm and fuzzy about all of these stocks, or many of them, but from an intraday perspective, remember this is midday, let's pay attention to the ones that are moving up today, all right? Let's go view the stock graph. Since it's 4 stocks, let's go use the quad thingy. All right, let's go peep that out. Peep that. Ooh, blah. These things are UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. That's ugly. That's not good looking. LEGU, again, because it's midday, I'm only going to look at the intraday. Lightbox, I'm not feeling that either. And remember, these are stocks that have earnings that are either coming out today or by the end of the week. Chewy's got a little bit more volume as a part of the equation, but man, these other ones, you probably got to look at a 3-month graph on them. All right, MU is reporting tomorrow. Did I not have that on my list? That's interesting. Thank you, RSX Center. Did I not have that on my list? That's interesting. I didn't see that. Are you sure about that? MU, I'll put it in there. I didn't, for somehow, I was looking at a lot of stocks. Where's MU sit? MU sits pretty much towards the top half. All right, but it's down today. A lot of these stocks, look at that energy. Look at that. Volta down 18%, bro. Good, googly muggly. You know me, though. Even though you like the stock, what does it take for me? The stock's got to be making money. Stock's got to be making money. Now, even when I look at a GME and AMC, stock's got to be making money, but those are news-driven. I'm not even news-driven on Volta right now. All right, I got to be in a stock, even if I want to look at it long-term because it looks good. Let's add another stock in here. It doesn't have earnings this week. All right, XROF. All right, I like XROF. Are they making money? Come on. Where's it at? Where's XROF? Are they making money? Stop. They're not making money either. So why would I hold XROF? Now, the same reason why you would hold Volta or Vicinity Motors or VMA. You believe in the stock. You believe in the stock. And you know something? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But because you believe in the stock, I'm not going to tell you to put all your money into it. I would put a smaller piece of your portfolio. And the same thing I do for an AMC or an XROF. I put a smaller portion of my portfolio because I do believe in them, but they're not making money yet. And that's important to me. I want to make sure, and I want you guys to do that as well. Make sure that you're in a stock that's making money. And if it's not making money, you better have a good reason. Whether you know a little something about the company or not, you better have a good reason why you want to hold it. I, on the other hand, for XROF, not on the other hand, but I'm like that with XROF. Why? Because I'm thinking that the technology of what they do with the electric motor is going to be huge. But I'm not going to hope, wish, and pray. I'm going to invest, but I'm going to put a smaller portion of my money in that stock. Does everybody understand that about the stocks that they feel very strongly about, even if they're not that good? Type a 1 in the room if you understand that. In energy, that question is really poised towards you because the 3 stocks that you really, really, really like, I just need you to understand that you don't want to have a big portion of your money in those stocks, especially if they're not making money. But I understand why. I totally understand why you may feel that way about that stock. But don't get all caught up, man, and end up, because if it doesn't work out, you're going to get smoked. I would rather you gaucher, there it is, gaucher. I would rather you err on the side of caution. And then you turn back and say, well, you talk about erring on the side of caution when the stock goes up 100 trillion billion %, and I missed out on all that money. Oh, slow your roll, bro. Did you make money? Let's say you're in one of those stocks and the stock goes up a bunch. Did you make money? Yes. But I could have, I don't want to hear the but. Did you make money? Because the way that we're here to play the market is to have a trading plan, right? Know when to buy, what to buy, when to sell, blah, 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 blah. But the other side of that, folks, is are you making money? And if you're making money, I don't want to hear what you could have made. Did you close out and make money? If you can tell me that, then I'm okay. All right, so let's go take a look at the top 4 movers in this list. All right, earnings this week. Let's take a look. Oh, did I already just look at them? I already just looked at them. Sigh. All right, let's go to the next one. Fastest moving sectors. What sectors? What John says, VectorVest going to get smoked like ribs in the smoker. I like that. Joey, I need to do some ribs this weekend. Actually, I'm coming over to your house so you can do ribs this weekend. All right, Joey, are you listening to me?
Yep. All right.
You gonna make some ribs? Me and Janet's coming over. We're gonna have some ribs. She wants to play with your little stupid dog anyway, Pelly. I know.
Gotta be stupid.
Yo, so she's making me buy her a dog. It's some kind of long-wired dachshund. It's like a hot dog that's.
Good dog.
It is?
Yep.
It's $2,000. Yeah, exactly. It's $2,000 for this dog. And I'm like, she's like, well, I don't want you to buy it if you're going to not like it. I said, I don't like pets. She's like, but okay. I was like, no, but so $2,000 I'm about. Huh?
Can you trade in some cats?
Dude, I got 2 cats. I got animals. I'm not a pet person. I told my wife, I've had more pets in my life with you than I've had in all my life put together. For the guy that doesn't like pets. I must really love my wife. John says hot dog dogs are $2,000. It's some kind of a special dog, John. It's a long wired.
Miniature wire hair.
It is what?
A long haired wire hair dachshund.
Yeah, something like that. That's what it is. So, all right, let's go find out what the fastest sectors are. I got a search that I go look at. From here, let's go to where is my search? Delta searches sectors. Let's see what sectors are on the rise. Let's go look at the top 5. Let's run this search. What's the top 5 sectors by RT? RT is an indicator only found in VectorVest. Look at this. Internet is up 61%. Software 47%. Drug 34%. Healthcare 33%. Leisure 30%. What's up today? None of them. None of them. Well, what's up the most even on the negative side, which would be software? It's up a negative 0.1%. Let's go see what stocks are in there. All right, so we know that these sectors, look at this, are on the, I didn't want to do it that way. These sectors are on the rise. Let's run that again. How cool is that to be able to do that? To run this kind of search at any point in time to see, and this is 10-day delta, change in RT, change in short-term price momentum. Right here. Let's go, what was it? Software. Right-click, let's view the stocks in that sector. All right, so what stocks by VST are the best? Oh, CleanSpark. Look at that. That's actually a crypto stock, even though it's internet. DATS, FTNT, that's a cybersecurity stock. So is PANW. So it tells me that this sector is moving up on cyber stocks. Look at that, up 84% today. Good, ugly, baby. Wow. It's got good upside potential. No, it doesn't. It's way overvalued. This is a speculative play and not a company that's making money. That's got to be news driven. Let's go check that out real quick. What's the stock news on that? DATS is up 83% 2 months ago. Let's go look at a press release. 5 hours ago, chat to launch metaverse advertising and NFT monetization platform. How many of you have seen my video on metaverse stocks and which stocks to look at for there? Type a 1 in the room if you haven't typed a 2. Man, it's interesting to watch these stories come out to be able to tell you that we've been on top of this stuff for a minute and have videos on our YouTube channel about it. But metaverse stocks, actually, if you are a VectorVest subscriber, there is a metaverse watch list in the software for you. If you are a subscriber to the VectorVest software, I've created a metaverse watch list for you separated into 7 different sections to include metaverse for security, metaverse for payment, metaverse for games. Folks, if you haven't, Joey may or may not be able to find that video, but if you're not looking at our recorded data on recorded videos, you need to check some of that stuff out. But that's why this stock is moving up so much. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. Let's sort the whole list of 435 stocks in this list. Let's sort the whole list by percentage price change. And look at that. Here's the biggest movers in the software sector today. Let's highlight the top four. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. If the sector is rocking by RT over the last 2 weeks, 10 days, let's go see what the stocks are doing. Look at DATS. Check DATS out. That was funny. That was funny right there. Maybe it wasn't. All right. So DATS. All right. Big news on that stock. Right now, trading at a level of resistance sitting at $3.23. This may not be a bad play if it breaks about 5 cents higher than that. MTBC, another stock in this space, nicely gapped up as well, sitting at a level of resistance at $5.15. I'd look at 5 cents higher than that high. BLBX, black box stocks, had a hard time getting out of bed this morning, but pulling back. I'm not feeling that one as much, as well as Bitfarms, not feeling that one as much, but I do like these two. DATS and MTBC, both trading very close to their intraday levels of resistance. Let's see if they can break about 5 cents higher than that. Thank you, Joey, putting that video up as well. Wake up, Joey. Joey's doing it. You need to add DATS to the list. It's not in the metaverse list. Oh, there you go. Ooh, baby. Got to add it. DATS. Thank you for that, Mike. I will. All right. So now, for those people who are subscribers to the software, so that was a quick move on what sectors were moving today, right? I'm going to show you something. Go under searches. Nope. Let's go to viewers tab. Let's go down to special watch lists. We go down to special watch list. Is it there? Where is it? Nope. There it is. Right here, metaverse stocks. All right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different watch lists to break out the metaverse stocks. If you are a subscriber to the VectorVest software, you have this. You want to know what metaverse stocks to look out for ETFs or for gaming or for hardware, infrastructure, marketing and advertising, payments and commerce, or security. So if you're not a subscriber to the software, dang it, where is it? There it is. If you're not a subscriber to the software, as a YouTube subscriber to our channel, we do offer you a special deal. 99 cents for 30 days. 99 cents for 30 days to get that watch list on metaverse stocks, which could be on the rise. Also talking about the natural gas and all of that stuff that we talk about. We've got a lot of watch lists in here for you already. Why? Because we do the work, you reap the rewards. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. 99 cents. And after the trial, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, we've got mobile apps for as low as like $5 after the 30 days. All right, not on Twitter, waiting for merger with YouTube to become YouTwit. Wow. That becomes that deserves that, Sonny. That totally deserves that. I don't have the don't start Mark, and don't start that on Wednesday either. Don't get everybody all wrapped up on especially all the new people that are going to be looking on YouTube, Mark. Don't start that. All right. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. And let's go down my list. Industry ETFs. Let's go see where the money's going today. Where's the money going today? So I created a watch list of ETFs across the board. Just to get an idea of where the money is going at any given time. Looks like the money's only going into utilities. A little bit is going into the Qs and real estate. That's it today. All right. I need to check a watch list for a little more often. New ones keep appearing. Someone, I'm thinking about creating a new one for cybersecurity stocks. I'm thinking about it. Glenn, show the metaverse search again. It's not a search. It's in the viewers. It's in the watch list viewers. It's in the watch list viewers. So Kenneth, go to the watch list viewer. Go to viewers. Go to watch list viewers. It's under special. No, it's under its own name. Metaverse. I got a couple. There it is right there. Metaverse. And then I've also had another one called Metaverse Stocks. Oh, they did it twice. No, one was mine. One was I created, and then the other one I gave to VectorVest to do it. All right, and they did. Our data team did it. But there it is. It's in the watch list viewer, and it's got its own name called Metaverse. There you go, Kenneth. All right, there you go. That's how you get that. All right, let's get back to industry ETFs. We already just looked at that. There's not much money. There's not much anything going anywhere today. Today ain't that day. Today is not that day. So I can't even sit back and say, hey, if I'm trying to put on a new trade, where's the money going? Because there's not a lot going, with the exception of real estate. The exception of real estate is pushing about 1%. Everything else is down. All right. Speculative plays. How many of you, since I've been talking to you about it, how many of you have been actually starting to pay attention to the speculative plays? Type of 1 in the room. If you still don't give a flying flip-nosity about the speculative plays, type of 2. All right. How many of you are really starting to pay attention? Some of these plays are working out for you guys, folks. They really are. All I'm telling you is just keep your eyes on them. I'm not telling anybody, I'm not hyping these up. I am not telling you to go and buy them. These are stocks that are plays that I want you to keep your eyes on that can make you some money. For everybody who's typing a 2, all I want you to do is take a look. There's only 3 that are moving today. All right, I'm going to take a look at those 3. Why do I like them? Most likely it's because of a setup of some sort. That's what I look for. There's the Hycroft mining. Look at that. Nicely gapped up this morning, found a level of support. Look at that move up again, creating new intraday highs. Can I tell you to go buy it? The news behind it, they got some money. They got some influx of money. This may not be a bad play. As a matter of fact, tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, sookie. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm really going to put my money where my mouth is, and I am going to I'm in my account right now. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Let's do this. Look up symbol HYMC. All right, I'm doing it for real. Error. This feature is temporary unavailable. What? Who's doing what the fly? HYMC. This is my HYMC, Hycroft Mining. What is it? There it is. It's trading at 219. I'm going to put in 5 cents higher than the high, which would be 224. I'm going to put an order in right now. Buy, stop, 224, 2.24. That's 5 cents higher than the high. How many shares should I get? I think I'm going to get 1,000 shares. 1, 2, 3, done. All right, review the order. I'm doing it right live. I'm doing it live, folks. I just bought 1,000 shares, but I put a buy stop order 5 cents higher than the high. 5 cents higher than the high, and place the order. I just did it live. Order received. All right, and just put my order in. It's gonna have to hit. It's gonna have to hit that 224. Why do I like it? Because the meme stock AMC bought it. They did get a lot of money, even though it's a fledgling mining company. They're getting some influx of money. So there is. Glenn gonna put his money where his mouth is. He's gonna need a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. Wow. Why am I getting beat up today? Wow. We don't want, hold on. We don't want can make money. We want will make money. Show me the money. I'm telling you, I'm liking that stock. So what else? Hold on. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Fireblaze. What am I looking at? I'm looking at my speculative plays, right? I'm looking at my speculative plays. So you want to know what to do? Listen, I'm showing you. I like this because of a setup. What else is in this list, Fireblazer? Let's go take a look. I'm not taking this one. Even though I like that it's a gas play, I'm not taking this one intraday because it's not doing what I want to do. A little bit of a channel, broke to the bottom of that channel by way of support. I'm not feeling that right now. All right, what else is in my speculative plays? PNNT. It's moving from the bottom left to the top right, but do I feel comfortable with a stock that's not trading with the volume? That's something to consider. All right, so when you tell me to say, you know, show me the money, I'm going to show you something else. Hold on. I'm going to show you today's big movers. You want me to show you the money? I got you. All of these stocks are up nicely today. All right, these stocks have to be at least $2 and have to be up at least 10%. I'm going to do something that I recently started doing. Where's my average? Yeah, look at that. I'm taking 1, 2, 3. What else is up? 4. All right. Taking that these stocks are up nicely above 10% and are $2, but I'm looking at the percentage volume. These stocks are really trading with a lot of volume. Let's view the stock graph. Let's go see if any of these stocks are worth it for you today. Who was that? Fire. Was it Firestarter or Fireblazer? All right. So, how much should I invest to make real money? The only thing is the best advice is don't be a day trader be a long trader. That way you can do better day trading if you wish to. Again, I wasn't willing to answer that question. Bust NJNA, Maria, I put in an order for it. Because of the possible legislation, but it's not hit yet. It's got to trade 3 cents first. It's got to trade 3 cents for it. I did not buy it as a market order. All right, but I did put it in order. All right, so Fireblazer, DATS, still moving. I needed to trade above that level of resistance before I'm ready to pull the trigger on that. If it does that, I'm okay. Poly, Plantronics, moved. I'm not feeling that. Look at that volume, not feeling that. DLNG, again, sitting in the middle, sitting in a channel, and STAA. So now I didn't find anything I really liked there. Let's do this. Let's go see if I can find you something to get into today. All right. So not that one just quite yet. I needed to break above. Poly, no. AMC made my list today. All right. I got into that. If I'm not in it now, let's go see if it can get 5 cents above that. Actually, 12 cents above that. I'd be having an order in at 26.59. 26.59. And Poly looked like it was a takeover because the volume wasn't doing anything. You want an idea, Fireblazer? I'm looking at possibly getting into, if you're not in it, 26.59 as a buy and order. Sono, it's leveling out, but I'd still look at about 12 cents higher than the high. It's got to move. It's got to move. What else is in this list? I'm not feeling that. 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 And these are all stocks that have moved up today. Both of those cryptos, Riot and Mara, and I'm not feeling that. So you know something, Fireblazer? I'm showing you the stocks that have moved up the most today, and I'm not feeling a lot of those stocks. All right. My problem is that my stocks fall after I buy the highs. So I have to sell covered calls instead. So Fireblazer, how about this? Are you a subscriber to the VectorVest software, Fireblazer? Because I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to clear this. If you are a subscriber to the VectorVest software, and this goes for anybody out there, if you're trying to find stocks to get into, you've got to have what's the thing that you need to have in order to have moving averages? What's the word I'm looking for?
Pro trader?
Pro trader. Thank you, Joey. I'm going to go stock price volume, price split adjusted, pro trader, EMA. You know I like exponential moving averages. All right. Value, the 3. I'm doing this on the fly for you, my friend, crossing above the 8. And I'm going to help you out with this. I'm going to help you out with this real quick. All right. I also want price volume, average volume, greater than not equal to, sorry, greater than 500,000. I want liquidity. In Fireblazer, watch this. I'm going to run this as of now. I'm only looking at the top 5 stocks. This is a bonus for you today. This is a bonus for everybody in this room who's here right now. This is a bonus for you today. I just made this on the fly. Let's go put this on a 3-month graph. Now, Fireblazer, what would I be looking for in this stock? I like that it's moving from the bottom left to the top right. Before I go buy the stock, let's go 12 cents higher than the high. That helps to incur and make sure I'm buying as the stock is rising. What don't I like? Earnings per share is falling on this 3-month graph. I'm looking at a 3-month graph now. Relative value, is it up there? The stock's got great upside potential. The stock should outperform a AAA corporate bond by 56%. All right, Fireblazer, let's go to the next one. Wow.
Remove that chat.
Oh, move the chat. Next one, HCA. Not bottom left to top right, but what it's doing a little sideways move. I do like the rising earnings. I do like that volume's pretty steady. I do like that the 3 just crossed above the 8, and I do like that it bounced above a level of support. So now, what am I looking for here? One, because it's $263, can I buy it today? I can buy off of the intraday high today, but if I'm looking longer term, why not wait until we hit the 3-month high to go 12 cents higher than that? All right, not his picture, but the message, but the Fireblazer. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. I'm only looking at the top 5. SJI, no, I'm really not feeling that based on price action. Now this one, EXPD, I like because, see the stock's price is going down, 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 down. I've got a possible 3-8 cross. I got a bump up in earnings per share, and RT still below 1, but getting better. The stock is pushing more into an uptrend. I would really like on this graph, though, would be to break above this swing high. So the stock's price here is at 106.68. I'd look honestly for 12 cents higher than the high, not just the 3.8 right here. Not just the 3.8 right here. And let's go one more stock for you. Bottom left, top right, that's not Apple, that's APLE. But look at that, bottom left, top right, a little jaggicity going on. Earnings per share is a little lower than it was 3 months ago, but still positive, and they grow their earnings at a clip of 31%. Relative value is above 1. I'd like to see it take out that level of the high. So Fireblazer, does that at least make sense? Not just Fireblazer, everybody in the room, everybody in the room, does that simple search makes sense in trying to find something to buy now? Type a 1 in the room. If you really did not get that, type a 2 in the room. All right. If that's a simple search that can help you to find some stocks to get in early enough to take advantage of a move and get out and take some profits. So especially you, Fireblazer, that was done just on the fly. That wasn't planned. That was done on the fly because you asked me a question that probably everybody in this room is probably asking. Show me some stocks to make some money with. Show me some stocks. Joey, take a picture of that. We want to use that in today's meeting. Can you do that, Joey? Are you there? Sigh. All right. So I'm assuming, I want him to take a picture of that. I wonder if I can take a picture of that. Sigh, that's not what I want. No. I'm going to do this again. Here we go. New. Move this over. Okay. I took a picture of it because Joey takes forever. Hey guys, if you like what you're seeing, please remember to hit the like button. Thank you for that, Kevin. Thank you for I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're almost done. I'm running a little bit over, but Fireblazer, again, that wasn't planned, but I'm never afraid to go off the beaten path to answer a question, especially if you were a subscriber at one time and you're not anymore. All right, so serious question for a change. Have you done a video on dividend capture plays? I have. Joey, did I do a dividend video? I don't remember if I have or not.
Sure
I don't know. Huh?
Yes.
I did do a dividend video. All right. HYMC to 100, AMC to 1,000. Hey, we'll see what happens, Stock Raider. We'll see what happens, Stock Raider. I'm for that. Where's Fireblazer? Fireblazer didn't say anything. Sigh. I did all of that for you, and I think he might have left. Sorry. All right, it doesn't matter. Let's go look at Wall Street Bets, Mike. And can you? I don't know. Mike, I screwed up. I did the ROI from last Monday to today, and then I emptied the watch list. It really should have been from last Wednesday to today because that was the last one. So I screwed up. I put in the wrong date, and then I lost the stocks. So do we unload the stock when it falls below the 3.8 cross or keep hanging in? So now Fireblazer, great question. And for me, if I like the 3 and the 8 to get in, I like the 3 and the 8 to get out. Or if I've got any solidified stops that I like if the stock goes up 20% or goes against me 10%, whatever fits your bill. But I am of the mindset that if I like the 3.8 to get in, most likely I will play the 3.8 to get out. So that's to answer your question that way. All right. That's my way of answering it. The top 12 Wall Street Bet stocks are here. What's moving up? GME is moving up. AMC is moving up. Amazon is moving up. And Tesla is moving up. All right. And last but not least, I told you if you stayed with me, I was going to talk to you about some of the cybersecurity stocks I have and show you several different ways to find them. This is sorted by our master indicator VST. I've got 52 stocks in here. 52 stocks in here. All right. This is the cybersecurity space. How about if you're looking for the long-term play, short by relative safety? I'm not going to show you all 50 stocks. But if I sort them, you have more stocks to take and keep your eyes on. All right, Shopify is in this list. Well, that's for purchasing, right? Checkpoint. Palo Alto is a really good stock. Fortinet is a really good stock as well. How about the ones that have the best upside potential compared to outpacing the market? Look at that. 5 different stocks. Norton LifeLock is in here. NTIP, BKY, Fortinet is in here as well. All right. And how about for those of you a little bit more aggressive? Let's go see what the fastest stocks out of these 52 stocks are doing. Mandiant, PagerDuty, Ping Identity, SailPoint, Cloudflare. Folks, that's 3 different ways to find stocks, 4 different ways. VST, RV, RS, and RT, 4 different ways for you to take advantage of the stocks in this list. Or you can go to the videos that I did. Or we can go to the videos that I did. All right, Fireblazer, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. Nah, if you think that way, you're going to talk that right into existence. If you think that way, my friend, you're going to talk that right into existence. What I did was walk you through a simple search. All right, there's a lot more stocks than just 5. As a subscriber, you can get all of the stocks that meet this criteria. Simple criteria. Stocks, 3 exponential moving average crossing above the 8, 500,000 in volume. I want to make sure that there's liquidity so I can get in and out at the right time. But Fireblazer, if you think that way, what you think will come to fruition for you. I don't want you to do that. I want to be optimistic for you, and the system can help you to be optimistic. All right, let's go back to, I think it's here. Where's the page I need to be? It's that page. Okay. Folks, it's been my pleasure to be here today. How many likes did we get today, Joey? Got 78. That's all right. It is what it is. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button. That's how we grow our channel. And don't forget, folks, when we are live, share the link to the live stream on your social circles. Let's get more and more people here. All right. Don't forget that midday market on Wednesday. will be at 9 a.m. There will be an alert. So if you've already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon because you will get an alert. And it will be a sneak peek into our live trading room. I will be doing the Jockey Club for my people on GoToWebinar, my regular people. So I'll be there, but I will also be paying attention to the chat in YouTube as well. What is your opinion on Fisher Investments? Isn't VectorVest the same and way less? I don't know what Fisher Investments does. Got to understand, Fisher Investments sounds like they're a broker. We're not. We're not a broker at all. We are a research tool, and maybe Fisher Investments has some semblance of tools to help their customers find stocks. All we do is have a tool to help our subscribers find stocks, but we're not a broker. All right. Your heart is in the right place, says Kenneth. I appreciate that. Glenn, you did a good job. Thank you for that. I appreciate that as well. You guys are always awesome. Thank you so much for supporting Midday Market. And it looks like you guys really want more Midday Market. That's something that our team needs to talk about. Right? It's definitely something that our team needs to talk about. We'll keep our eyes on that. But I think this coming Wednesday is the last one of Midday Market. I think we will try something new. We'll see. All right. With that, this is over, folks. Only goal of brokers is to make you broker than them. Again, we're not a broker. Fisher Investment only wants to deal with 500,000 or more accounts. Thank you for that, Kirby. See, again, we don't do that. And a lot of people say that, who are your competitors? We technically don't have any competitors. IBD, nobody tracks as many stocks as we do. Nobody analyzes stocks the way we do. Nobody times the market like we do. There's a lot of things that we do that nobody else does. So technically, we don't have any competition. Now, for somebody like Fireblazer, who was a subscriber to the software and now is not, we get that a lot. But a lot of that comes from not being able to effectively know how to use the software to accommodate you. And maybe we need to do a better job than that in that aspect. That's why we have something called Getting Started trainings. That's why in our training section, I've got a bunch of videos, 16 videos that takes you through each and every tab in the software. So Fireblazer, I don't think it's a lack of guidance or instruction. A lot of it is just being able to wrap your head around it or get a better understanding on how to apply those things to what you do. So from that perspective, that's why I was willing to do that on the fly. That's why I was willing to do that on the fly to assist you. All right, so with that, folks, this video is over. All right, thank you for being here. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Bom dia. Salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Till next time, folks. See ya.